Good morning, and hey y'all, hey, welcome to another session of Meditations with Marigny. So this is going to be a quick drop in, and if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you guys would click like, if you would click share, and if you would leave a comment and or subscribe. But this morning I wanted to jump on and I wanted to talk about the video that I did a few weeks ago, and it's in my thread. You can look for it. It's called Chase Those That Chase You. And I was really thinking about the scripture, one can put 1,000, two can put 10,000, and how collectively and how successfully we could work together to accomplish a common goal when both parties are working in the same direction. And what made me kind of think about it is sometimes I feel like there are relationships that I have, and I'm not necessarily talking about man and woman relationships. I'm just speaking in general. So right now I'm talking about parents to children. I'm talking about children to parents. I'm talking about brothers to sisters, sisters to brothers, sisters to sisters, like siblings. I'm talking about friendships. I'm speaking of relationships, period, that you are more of a giver than you are a receiver. And the receivers do not see anything wrong with that relationship. I am walking into a season where I'm being more reflective of how I treat people. I think I'm already a giver. I do think that. I think that I'm already very thoughtful. But I'm being very strategic and intentional about maintaining relationships where perhaps I may not have been the strongest giver in that relationship. Maybe that friend reaches out to me more to check on me more often. Maybe I need to do better with trying to make sure that I ping them a little bit more. Things like that. But I'm also wanting to speak to people about chasing those that chase you. In that previous video, I talked about, it was more or less about relationships, but I want to use this one in general. And that too, the information I think could be universal. But how are we going to continue in relationships that do not bring us some level of productivity? And when I say some level of productivity, I'm not talking about where you're using someone. I'm talking about where you and that other person are intentionally pouring into each other. If one can put 1,000 and two can put 10,000, then you can accomplish a whole lot more when you and that person are strategically and intentionally loving on one another. And I'm just in a place in my life, and I felt like this morning, like the spirit of this conversation was so heavy on me that I feel like it's not just me. There are multiple people that are facing this same situation where you are constantly giving to people that don't give to you. And if you would take that same concentration and that same effort and that same mindset and pour it into people that are pouring into you, you would find different results. And so this morning, my message is simply to say, do a check to make sure that you're pouring into people that are pouring into you. Do a check to make sure that you're giving to people that are giving to you. Do a check to make sure that if you are the one that's not giving, that you maybe need to call that person and say, hey, I really know that our friendship has not been as balanced as I want it to be. If this is somebody that you care something about, and I'm going to do a better job at making sure that I support our friendship from this day forward. But I just had to come on and say that because I'm giving some deep thought to some things, and I'm going to have some hard conversations with a few people. And in that hard conversation, I'm drawing the line because 2026, two things are going to happen. One, I'm getting married. I'm going to declare that right now. And then two, I am going to spend quality time with those that want to spend quality time with me. And one of those people is going to be my husband. So I'm going to be pouring into him and he's going to be pouring into me. So I'm out of time, and I just wanted to make sure that I came on and said that this morning. If you like the video, click like, share it with a friend, and I'd love to hear your comments. Have a good day. Bye.